Testing. All right. My audio should be good now. All right. My audio should be good now. All right. There we go. Well, I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Today will be a little bit different. I am going to be watching the DevCast because I need to catch up on it and make a video. I just got back home, so I've been at my girlfriend's house all weekend. So I have a lot of time to make up, and I need to make some videos and stuff like that. So no gameplay tonight. Just a chill stream. You're welcome to hang out and I'll talk with y'all. But we're going to be watching the DevCast going through it. I'll be taking notes and then making a video on it after the stream. Let me pull it up on my phone as well. Yo, Loosenith, what's up, man? Locknith, how's it going? Holy shit, I didn't even realize I already had five years. That's nuts. Let's get into it. I'm just going to be taking notes. I'll be pausing it every once in a while. I'll respond to chat as well when I pause it. And other than that, let me know how the audio is. It's been a fat minute since I've actually streamed. Yo, Professor, what's up, man? How's it going? Long time since I've streamed, been like 2 days. A little bit rough, but it's how it goes. So let's get right into it. I'm just gonna take notes on this and hopefully everything goes well. Let me know if any audio stuff is messed up, if y'all can't hear stuff like that. Nice, man. It's good to hear. Glad that I'm hopefully I'm relaxing to listen to. Alright. Yeah, man, I've seen that you've been off too. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I went better.
Alright. Let's get into it. Ah, nice, man.
In BattleBit.
You're fired, Larry. Go ahead.
Admit it. You never even thought about paying me.
I'm
You're
not-
just like some cheap guy you just drag along, right?
Yeah, exactly. Poor Larry.
Yo, chat.
Anyway.
Hashtag free Larry. Hashtag free Larry. Come on.
Alright, I want to actually start with something that I've been working this week.
How about
so-
we start with a proper introduction?
Sure. Hey, Larry. Everyone, this is Larry. Hey, guys, this is Velasquez. Okay, this is okay.
Go right.
Alright, let's
go
get
right.
started. Alright. So the first thing is, what do you call? This week, again, there has been some backend changes. I didn't really write too much publicly because there's not much to be written, to be honest. It was mostly like some optimization bug fixes. The second big thing is, me and Velasquez, we have been working.
I hope that y'all don't mind. I'll probably be listening on a 2x speed because I have work at 6 tomorrow. So hopefully we get through it. We'll see.
On new game mode. It's a very classic game mode that you all know. Like every single of you know the game mode, what it is. And we want to keep it, what do you call it, some kind of a surprise. If you tell, like, even slightly, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
was
the
so
thing.
confused. I was like, bro, you have that for ages already, but you wanted like, okay, that, okay.
And I think, okay, I'm not gonna tell the name. I won't give it, what do you call, a hint because it's very classic. And then,
Yeah, so like, I mean, like their chat saying I'll be like King of the Hill or capture the fat flag probably. I wasn't clear on whether he was saying that that's coming this week or not though. But I'll make a note of it, at least.
it's also a game mode. It was in also, what do you call it, Battlefield 4.
I wouldn't spoil too much.
Yeah.
I never played Battlefield 4, so that does not help at all.
Yeah.
Do you have an estimate when that will come to
So,
you?
the thing is, I want to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's update. We have a weekly update tomorrow, but I'm not fully sure if we will be able to finish it tomorrow. So it could be either. By the way, not infected. We have infected by the way in the game. Like
Yeah.
we had infected in the game. It's just I had to work more on it. So it's not infected now.
No,
It's not King of the Hill. King of the Hill will
it's not
be.
in the list. Okay,
Yeah, it's not in the
leave
list.
them to
Yeah.
some imagine, like have them
Yeah,
play
just
on it.
telling the ones that are
There is
not
something
not
coming.
did. Okay.
Done. Okay.
But
yeah,
anyway,
is
it's
that
pretty
with
much.
Dick's trailer, the thing we did throughout last week, does that play in common? Will that be a thing this update already? Because I don't know. I only did like the thing with him. I don't know if you have either.
Oh yeah? Is it worth playing anymore, or is it like dead game now? Yeah, I've never played any of the Battlefield games, honestly.
You finished something yet?
The trailer?
Yeah.
What?
The trailer we did.
Sort of ish.
Sort of.
But
Okay.
yeah, sort of ish. The ending wasn't great. I told him to change. And also there was one shot that looked a bit weird. He was jumping out of the helicopter and tried to snap the guy, which looked weird because when you jump out from helicopter, it's not like, the weapon just lowers down. You cannot really shoot someone easily. It's not meant for that, at least. It's not COD where you do jump and 360 no scope.
You could see 4 bomb yourself down there. Someone done that. You've seen that become a new trend of people
Oh, yeah,
they
nice.
jump out of helicopters and like
And
break
then
C4 like
see
shortly before they.
Yeah, that was insane. To be honest, I never thought of that. Yeah, that was
Kamikaze,
actually crazy.
Yeah.
The thing is, also this week, someone found out that if you hold a grenade, like if you hold G and then take a claymore, you could place it indefinitely. I was like, okay, that's actually really.
Yeah. Well, I think I got Battlefield 5 for like either $5 or $10 a couple, like during the winter sale, I think a couple years ago. Honestly, the summer sale this year sort of sucked. There wasn't really, I didn't get a single game, I don't think, except for Halls of Torment. But winter sales seem to usually be better.
Broken. And I checked the code. I was like, okay, we do actually. Yeah, it's actually it was on Reddit as well. I checked the what do you call the code? Okay, actually, we're all good. The server side like just checks how much you have, and it doesn't let you spawn. So after 3 or 4 claimers, the -1, -1, -2, -3, those are actually what they call only client side. But it also scared me for a second. Normally what we're supposed to do is whenever you place anything, what do you call? Any claymore, when it hits to 0, they're supposed to switch you back to the normal weapon, the primary weapon. So, but the thing is, when you're holding grenade, you cannot switch weapons while holding grenade. That is the problem. It was conflicting between them, which is a very, very I don't know, rare thing to find. I don't know how someone came up with hold the grenade and place a claymore consistently. I don't know. Maybe he probably found out while just randomly playing. I guess I don't think you can just that could come to your mind and like try it. But yeah, so either tomorrow or next weekend we have a new classic game mode that never been tried with 254 players.
Okay, that's what we need. Either tomorrow or next weekend. So tomorrow was today. So did that update ever come out? Because I know that they said earlier today about an update coming out, but let's see. Domination. Players will be able to place limited amounts of C4s at the same time. All C4s are destroyed when a player dies. A maximum of 6 can be placed. When the 7th is placed, the first one gets removed. Shift F1 report. These are all just small changes. Doesn't look like he said in the upcoming updates. Yeah. 1, 3, and 5. Interesting. I only played. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got Fallout 4 a while back too, but I never played it just because. I just haven't had time. I'm literally so busy. It's stupid, but it's how it goes, I guess. All right, so it's new game mode. What did he say about that real quick?
Either tomorrow or next weekend we.
Okay, so it's either tomorrow or next. I'm sorry if y'all can hear the keyboard. Weekend. It's a new classic game mode coming. Most likely capture the flag or it's probably capture the flag, honestly, right? Oh, y'all can hear it at all? That's good. Okay. I mean, I figure so. I use NVIDIA Broadcast, which uses machine learning to like get rid of any sounds. Like I can bang on my desk and you shouldn't be able to hear it, but sometimes it won't stop the keyboard from being picked up, unfortunately. Anyway, it's most likely capture the flag. I can't really think of what else it would be. Yeah. Most likely capture the flag and never seen before 127 versus 127. Yeah, that would make sense. Because like capture the flag is like it was. I mean, the capture the flag I played was in Halo, but I played Halo Infinite for a little bit.
We have a new classic game mode that never been tried with 254 players. Again, it will be chaotic, guys. The new game mode will be chaotic. It will be much more chaotic than probably Conquest. Again, the spawn times will be very, very, very fast. So it will be pretty much what you call Like spawn fast, try, you will die, spawn fast, and try again. At the same time, I love the game mode itself in Battlefield 4 when it was there, and actually,
I was in Battlefield 4. Was capture the flag in Battlefield 4? Yeah, if it's fast
I'm
respawns.
personally excited for the game mode. Like it's kind of like Rush, but if you can make it work with Jump 4, okay, it's not like yeah, okay, right, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Okay. But one thing, Rush did not work on 2 on 4 players. Like we did.
I guess I can add that it'll have very fast respawns. Okay.
We did try 2 on 4 player Rush. It just didn't work. That's the reason why we don't have Rush in big maps. Like sorry.
We never tried
so
before in 54 players. So why don't we do that?
That would be insane.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 32 versus 32 gun game mode. It was disaster. It was a disastrous game mode.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty much you spawn somewhere and I'll literally just take a peek and like just spawn camp anyone who spawns. Like it was way too it was pretty much. So the goal here is make the game mode playable with that amount of players and make it still manageable. Again, it will be very chaotic. It will be very fast spawn and fast respawn. But if you can make it work with 2 and 4 players, I think it will be legendary. And I think
yeah, it will definitely create some greatness.
And again, all this it's a bit more different game mode. Hold on, I want to look about it because I'm very actually excited about it. In all the game, no spoilers, no. In all the game modes you have so far is.
Can y'all hear the? Can y'all hear the chat just fine? By the way.
Or domination or frontline. In all of them, you have what you have. You have a flag. You have to go a flag and capture it, right? You just have to go to flag and then stay there for a bit and then like to go somewhere else. It always has been like this.
Alright,
the game mode changes. It becomes conquest. It becomes frontline, but the concept is the same. Go to a flag, stay there for a minute, and then go to the next one. Like it's very standardized. To be honest, it's becoming what you call. Like it's so much used in every single game. It kind of lost its value. Like to be honest, when I play Conquest myself or Larry as well, like we have seen it so many times that you have to go flag and capture, defend it. It kind of lost its value, or the meaning that I need to go. It's like I just want to kill people at this point. It doesn't give me that feeling of I have to do that thing because the game is telling me to do that. I think this game mode could unintentional, even though you do care or you don't care. I think will make you care because there will be a lot of people doing it at the same time unintentionally. Like it's unintentionally. What do you call? Like, it will be very straightforward. It will be very simple to understand because you have seen it, and you'll be like, okay, why not? It's like very simple, something to do. I mean, not simple, but at least you know what to do exactly. And yeah, we'll see how it will go.
We'll see. So,
all right, let's talk about other stuff.
I had a fun thing. So probably some of you have seen that the Ask Me. So the r/PC Gaming moderators wrote me an email. I was like, hey, do you guys want to do like an Ask Me Anything on Reddit? I was like, oh, right, that's not a big problem. I do basically half the day.
Ask me anything.
Yeah, ask me anything. So they sent me like example posts of like rebellion and everything. And it's like I seen okay, the post gets like 250 upvotes or something, and maybe 300 comments. If 300 comments throughout like a whole day, that should be manageable. Like there's definitely discussion starting. So I would assume like a few hundred questions and like some are always the same. Yeah, man, I have been damn wrong about this. My phone, still, right now, every single minute, I get a notification by Reddit of someone posting new comments. Our post has managed to obtain 2,000 upvotes now and has 2,000 comments.
Crazy, yeah.
I've been slowly freaking out.
Did y'all catch what subreddit he said that was on?
It has almost 1 million views.
Oh, that's crazy amount, yeah.
Yes.
What they ask?
Oh, just the normal shit, like how we want to do a face it, if we bring shotguns, if we bring jets. It's like the same questions all over. Basically, everything we answer.
They posted that AMA thing though.
Like, it's always
about the
Upper Aquatics posted all the answers in Discord.
But most of them are fairly always the same question.
Okay, about the face it, one thing is that yeah, you shouldn't have said face it, but there's some updates about that.
Updates about face it.
Guys, we will not use the face it that exists today, like the current face it that the CS:GO uses.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I won't. Current. Face it.
We will not use that face it. Face it developers are making a new anti-cheat. Like they're making a new new anti-cheat that is different than their original anti-cheat that will support Linux, SteamDeckOS. Yes, it will support Linux, SteamDeckOS. It will have less restrictions to do what the CS:GO was, but at the same time, it will be still effective. It won't be effective as the CS:GO one because obviously the restrictions are there to squeeze any possibility. But working together with them, I think we can squeeze a lot, much more than what we have right now.
Yep.
So even if I'm implementing face it, it will be a completely new anti-cheat that will be the first user. That will be the first user.
Oh wow! Won't use current face it, but face it devs are making a friendly. Face it devs are making a friendly or a Linux friendly. Like anti-cheat for BattleBit. Oh, thanks, man. You too. Have a great night, man. Yo, Professor, do you think people would like? Should I have my notes up on one half of the screen and then the video on the other, or do people care about the notes?
User of the new anti-cheat and it will definitely support the popular versions of Linux and the Steam Deck OS. So if you have bought the game, and if you were playing on Linux or if you were playing on Steam Deck OS, you don't have to worry about that. It will be still supported. The Faceit will ensure it's supported. They will troubleshoot any case if you have any problems there.
Hey, speaking
So-
of Faceit, I know we have been talking about this in the background already, but for the chat here, would you guys be interested in actually meeting the people of Faceit? That we bring them on like this podcast or like do specific episodes with them where we then just bring them on and they can just explain their things? Yes, because I have the idea already, not like going like full in depth, but just at first introduce like just Lulu to the community, so Lulu can introduce herself, and then we can like continue working together in what would be. So we do like 1 week, like nobody else from outside will be on, but at least so the community already knows Lulu. And
Alright, sounds good. I'll do that. I have to figure out. This will be interesting. If I put this like right there, and that right there, and then add in a new window capture, and this is notes. Should just be that. Wonder if there's a way to like cut it. Put the DevCast on top. That there. And then I need to like zoom in. That there. Maybe like that. Let me know how that is. Oh, and I guess I need to fix this as well. Alright. Then on the DevCast, I can put in, I guess, theater mode. That's the best I can do. Let me know if you think that's better or not. Alright, cool. Specifically for BattleBit.
and what like they are doing within Faceit and everything. It's not the Lulu that is in the moderation team, it's a different Lulu.
Oh yeah, and
That is,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Before we spam him.
Probably what we can do is the time I announce publicly, like, or public, like fully in all platforms, like Twitter, Sea or Discord, and like Steam message that telling, hey, we have new Tai Chi coming in. That time we can invite the Faceit team to here to a stage, and they can answer your questions, because they're having a lot of questions when we introduced the standard Faceit Tai Chi to BattleBit. They're having some concerns, they're having some questions that felt unanswered. We had trouble delivering those answers everyone at once. So when we introduce new Tai Chi, we can definitely invite the Faceit team here, and then they can explain their new product. Again, this is a new anti cheat, and its purpose is different, a little more different. So
Yeah.
the Faceits, the current anti cheat they have, which is only a single anti cheat they had, was for competitive games like CS:GO or extreme competitive games where like losing a cheater is very damaging, like repetition to money, like it's esports lectures, and then that's what they have been focusing all this time. And so this new anti cheat is
there we
made
go.
more less competitive, or maybe you can call it competitive. So it's
Yeah,
slightly
yeah.
stricter, it's more accessible, and also BattleBit is accessible game. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I figure.
Network requirements, memory requirements, like in all these aspects.
Honestly, I usually listen. If I wasn't having to take notes on it, I would definitely just listen to it while playing game.
So they want to make it work with us, and at the same time they want to make sure that the Faceit still can be used. Like, we have something more useful in our hands, so they definitely want to help us in this road to create new products, and then enter the market at the same time. You never know. Like, as soon as we start using the new anti cheat, and it will be much more effective than what we have so far. I can guarantee that, because we are seeing what kind of support we are getting from the current anti cheat. So it will be much plus more. There will be different games start using the new anti cheat that they're coming up with, probably very fast, to be honest. But yeah,
well, it's more
that's
the
how
idea that, well, we really run with them anyway. I see you wrote me a message. It's not like we just introduce them here and they like tell like everything and we do like full Q&A. Definitely go over Q&A before we push the trigger. But so the community, everyone around here already knows people, because I don't think it would be too good of an idea if like right before we switch energy, just bring some people nobody has ever seen before, like on the stage, and they have them talk about it. Like if we introduce the people that actively work with us and that are open to do things like this, if we like slowly introduce them to the community so they are somewhat familiar with the community and the community is familiar with them.
Boil the frog slowly, right?
Just like bring a bunch of random people in. That is more my plan, that we just like give them like 15-minute slots where we then like talk about their last week's progress in the scale. We can talk about it. It's not like something like a heavy introduction. It's more like down the line. And I think even for the community, like we do right now, of like talking about our past week and next week and everything, that we also open this option with Faceit, that we also give Faceit some room that they can just say, hey, we made these progresses, and this means that and that for the player. That is my idea behind it.
We definitely have to talk with Faceit, because they may have different schedules, not our.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something, an idea. When we announce the Faceit new anti cheat all the way in all platforms, then we can definitely call everyone, hey, Faceit will do a Q&A. So about new anti cheat, if you have any questions, if you're joined, that will be your time to ask your question. But yeah, all right, let's switch topic. What did you work on there this week?
Actually, so I just found out, I don't know, Vil, if you use it, but the Blender asset browser. Have you ever looked into it?
What's that? I haven't touched Blender for years.
I know you haven't. Like, I seen it by your message yesterday, because you're still running the 2.9, and the newest version is like 3.6 now. It's like,
no, it's 79. No, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah,
No,
2.79.
Yeah, it's
It was 2.7,
2.79.
3.0.
No, 76. Sorry, it's 276.
All right. So
It's so goddamn old. I like the interface.
wait, I probably have still the scene because I fucked around with it earlier today. I was in the public chats earlier, so I made a thing. Okay, the stage is now.
It's on the stage chat. I just posted
Yeah,
there. Stage. There we go. Velasquez.
Yeah, no, that scene didn't work.
No, that's Velasquez. Hold up. Sorry, Velasquez.
Let me just like.
Bro, they're a mess sometimes.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you see my screen now. To streamline the process, what I did, I have all my pouches still, right? And before I copied them in, and they were all the wrong scale. I did this earlier with the whole chat too. I streamlined the process of this, and now I built myself an asset
You just
browser.
drag drop.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
Okay,
I
you just
can
drag drop like that.
let's say we want to have like 2 magazines on this. I can just like, and then I want to have a pouch here, and I put that there. Well, scaling's a little bit fucked up.
That's very handy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I did the same with. Let me open the vehicle edit. Also, the vehicles already have the updates. I didn't send it to you yet. I did the same with vehicles. They have an asset browser now, or I made like assets for them. For example, like radios and everything. The scale doesn't really match, but hey, I want to build like a radio station now for the vehicle, and like just put in my radios. And then I can just put an ammo box there and whatever. And yeah, that's it.
I got Windows. Holy shit, big upgrade.
Yeah, we got Windows. We got a bunch more things.
Guys, big update. Windows coming. Big update.
Yeah, before the vehicles are like this. Well, there's no LED, but never mind. Now I put like actual ammo boxes in here.
So it's
weapon
on
radios,
to
all these things. Oh, wait, the texture is set to. Oh, it should be set to closest. Oh, it's linear. Closest now. So that's how it will be in game that you can actually now see things. I think Blender just crashed. No, it didn't. So and then like actually in the military vehicles, the passenger has like a screen. I think Mary showed it to me. And actually I went back in Minecraft, took a screenshot of a Minecraft map, and just downscaled it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but vehicles got like
He used the Minecraft map to put. That's hilarious, actually.
way fancy interiors now.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I made like defaults. I will send you the updates for the textures too.
Just a second. Someone said car bomb. Actually, that reminded me. What if you had a suicide vehicle as well?
Suicide vehicle?
Like, just like instead of suicide C4, it's like a vehicle. It's like press left mouse button and the vehicle explodes.
All right.
Oh yeah, you have C4s on the vehicle actually. That effectively
We
suicide.
could. It's not like we. I don't think we should, but we definitely could. Like,
Yeah,
doing, like,
we could. Yeah, of course.
Anyway.
Imagine like you call the phone, they call like dit, like dude.
Oh,
Oh god, that would be actually funny. Like the same as what Squad has.
Optimate. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I hope they add it so that you can actually like interact with the inside of vehicles in the future. I think that'd be really cool.
Squad has that.
Yeah, Squad has like if you want to explode, you cannot do it instantly. Like, you have to call it. It's gonna do a call. I don't remember if there was like a music there. It will take a while to explode the thing.
Yeah.
EAD.
And another thing I've seen. Okay, yeah, the chat's like constantly reminding me. GameSpot uploaded the second video of reacting to our weapons. They just did.
Oh really?
Yeah, I knew they will do it this weekend because I've been in contact with them. They will actually be in episode 3, I think, in 2 weeks. But definitely will look into it later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the thing on the top, the helicopters for the helicopters they were using. No, on the right, like the blue and ground thing. That story, remember, we had it reversed multiple times.
Yeah, me putting it into models and actually having it reversed so the ground is up.
Yeah, ground is
happened
that
several times.
The people who knows what that actually means, they said, oh, hey, this is reversed. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I did like visual touch-ups for all vehicles and I added windows in them. So I think from next week I will start sending them to you. This week we'll probably not include the update, I'd assume.
Okay. Also, one more thing about the squad locks just came to my mind. So I know the squad locks. I know people have been saying, hey, we should remove the squad locks. And personally, when I play the game myself, I do agree, it's very annoying actually. I just leave a squad and just one change the squad, and like every single thing is locked. Okay, so let me explain why do we have it, and then we're gonna trade from there. So the problem was you join the game with 4 people as a party, right? But everyone loads in different speeds. Like some guy joins first, the second guy joins after a minute, some guy joins, I don't know, after something else, right? So the problem was the first person that joins the game, they will create a squad only for that party, and then pretty much what we will do is lock the squad until other party members joins. But if they don't join, it stays locked. That was the first approach, which backfired.
Reason they have them is because when a party
Then later, okay, we said, okay, let's not do that. Instead, let's do this way. The first person that joins the game still opens a squad only for that party. However, it lets X amount of people, and then make sure there is still room for their party member. But the thing is, if nobody joins their party,
Yeah,
still,
I
it's still
agree.
locked. So that's
Because
the
thing is,
locked,
they can kick members, right? So there's not really a point in it.
they generally create a party, but nobody actually joins those parties. So I was thinking what we can do is, the only thing I can think about how we can fix this problem, I think, can still make the party system useful, is the first person joins the game in the party still creates a squad. He becomes a squad leader. However, we never lock the squad. Like, it never gets locked squad. And then when the second member of the party joins, if there's a room in the party squad, he joins. If there's not, then what we do is we choose a victim from the squad in. We pretty much switch him to another squad with the same role without him realizing it.
That
so
sounds like
way,
a
there's
good
no
fix to
locking
me.
stuff. It just if the party is full, pretty much what we call just switch them to another squad without them even realizing they just switched squads. That's the only thing I can think of without locking the squads. Because I don't understand this annoying, but at the same time, I don't have a way of fixing this problem at the same time. Either we're gonna make this party system useless, or we're gonna have something like this. Like, I cannot think of any.
Honestly, it's not even a problem though. People should just be able to make their own squads. There's no reason for it to be that complicated. Just people are. I think they should give the players enough credit that they can create their own squads and get everyone to join it. I don't see any point in auto locking it because if you're the squad leader, you can kick people out of your squad anyways to make room. So like, I don't know.
Anything else? It doesn't come to my mind.
Speaking about locking shit, there was some request about locking vehicles.
So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we had that before. That was terrible.
Yeah,
That was terrible. It's terrible.
It's not like great, but if we would do it, if you would press a button, like the lock button, and then it would lock it for like 20 seconds, and you have like that 20-second frame, and then it automatically locks you.
Okay, so the problem is when you want to repair the vehicle, you just leave the vehicle for 5 seconds and someone gets in. This is the problem,
Yeah,
right?
that's
But I did face problem the same myself. I faced the same problem myself as well. I was thinking, okay, what we can do, like a 10-second, 5 seconds, some kind of lock thing. That is something more doable. I was talking about actually locking a vehicle to a squad, like the what squad has.
No, that would be
which
chaotic as fuck. Like,
it
like
was
8 people
chaotic.
would just go in 8 vehicles and just all lock them. Like, wow, what?
Like there are restrictions in the game squad, but like it was just too much. And then like the guy claims the vehicle, the tank, and then never uses it. It's like no, it was bad. About the tank, the driver locking, I assume it to be only for tank, APC, and a helicopter. We wouldn't do for transports.
Yeah, Humvees would make sense.
I mean,
But yeah, tanks, APCs, helicopters, that would make sense. And I do agree, it's like really annoying. Like, for example, in the Little Birds, like you get shot, you start bleeding, you manage yourself, you start healing yourself up, so you leave base, or like you go to base, repair the helicopter, you leave the helicopter to heal yourself while the helicopter repairs anyway, and then you suddenly someone flies off. Like, okay, yeah, bro, now you're standing at base alone.
so what we could do is maybe whenever you leave a vehicle, if it's either tank or helicopter or APC, only on these 3 cases, we kind of claim the driver. If you were driver at the same time, we kind of claim the driver only to you for next 10-ish seconds. But how are we gonna tell the driver, hey, this is only for you? Like they have to kind of like understand the timer there, that they are the owner of that vehicle's driver for 10 seconds. And if they, I don't know.
Well, we could just make
And
like, a little
at
lock
the same time,
symbol.
it can be confusing. That's the thing. Like, I mean, the problem here is, okay, we do add the log, right? And then the guy just goes to base and then leaves the vehicle, right? Or actually, we just want to switch seats, right? We just want to switch seats for really fast, and I just leave the vehicle, and then I cannot change the vehicle. I cannot change to driver's seat for the next 10 seconds now. It's, I mean, if you're somewhere in a firefight and you just want to switch seats, like it will be disaster at that point. How do you fix that point? I mean, yeah.
I don't think they should lock vehicles. I think they should just leave it as is. Though I do think vehicles get destroyed pretty quick. I don't know. They may need a buff in some other way.
Understand that it's annoying, but at the same time, it will create another problem, which may damage even more. That is the problem I have there. Like, how do you fix that this time? Like, imagine the scenario.
Yeah, I get a scenario, but if let's say we just make basically like the kind of like the revive icon, we just make a lock in the middle and like a countdown timer thing. So you go up to the
Okay,
vehicle and you see, okay, hey, it's locked because of the lock thing, and then it has like a countdown going down, and like 30
But,
seconds.
okay, imagine this
wouldn't be,
case.
like, so crazy long.
Imagine this case: a guy who never pilots a vehicle, a helicopter, takes a helicopter and then crashes into the ground without exploding it, and everyone just like gets out and
Yeah,
they're in the middle of somewhere. And then like at that point, someone has to take a helicopter pilot and then fly away really fast before it destroys or
Not
people kills it.
automatically, make it a key input. That you have a hotkey fight, that you have to press the key to lock the vehicle for the next 30 seconds.
That confuses a lot more.
Yeah, well,
No,
They just don't need to
it's
do
much more
this.
confusing. We have another key input that we have to press to yeah, that's the thing. Or
Yeah,
well, the key input would
I
solve
I
it,
agree. It would be.
that suck, yeah. But if you would
Yeah,
have
that would
to
suck.
specifically trigger it, that would be better.
Alright. Let's ask people here. I mean, you guys understand the problem. There's a problem if you leave a vehicle and you just want to repair it, anyone can go and take it. But the other problem is, if you make it like a 10-second lock in automatically, then in extreme cases where you have to switch seat with someone else, or someone has to take a new seat because the pilot was just dumb, so sorry for calling that, then that becomes a problem. So having a key, you have to press a key is also very
Yeah, so well, we could
not
make it,
accessible
we could make it
at the
easy.
same time.
So if you think pressing a key would be a good idea, press 1. If you think it would be a bad idea and would be automatic, press 2. That will get us like really
Long
easy.
press locks
I
it.
mean-
Hey, hold on, what do you mean by the long press? Seriously, what do you mean by the long press?
Hey, so the Twitch chat.
A key really wouldn't be that bad.
Just
Wait,
pressing
is that
key.
minute or?
Because you could just put on like I or O. But I still don't think there's a reason to lock it.
Not accessible. I don't think people are gonna be knowing that. I mean, for example,
It's like such a, it's such a like niche thing, right? I don't think they need to be, if they're not gonna like add like main menu music or anything like that, they don't need to be worrying about this right now. I don't think.
how many of you know that you can change camera?
Oh my god, they talked about it forever, bro.
Like, look at it. It's on the screen. It says you can change camera by pressing C, but nobody knows about it.
That's
It's out there, but
nuts.
nobody knows. Like, it's not. It's sort of silent. Like, the thing is, you can change cameras.
I could probably skip this entire part and I wouldn't miss.
Like, but yeah,
Anything.
so we need something accessible that we don't have to, to read something, but somehow it has to work. That's my problem. How we can do that?
But I have to agree to a lot of people. Its current state is really useless, and I think we should actually make it available for the second pilot seat, the co-pilot, that he can use that camera and be basically the same as the tank and like a spotter camera. Like he has like night vision or something, and he can like spot people. We should probably
It's
do
just
that.
too much for that.
No, I
It's
think-
just too much.
I think that would be.
Hold
better.
it down for 2 seconds. Get
The camera's pretty useless right now.
But okay, the problem is how do you communicate with the player that they like? For example, if you have the same problem with the magazine, you have 2 magazine reloads. You have one where you drop it, where you have tactical. Like,
I don't think Oki trusts his player base enough. He's like he has this idea of catering to the lowest. Like the lowest, like I guess smartness, and like video game people can be relatively smart, and if they don't figure it out, that's on them. I think he can trust. I really do think that they can trust their player base a little bit more than they're giving them credit for.
the game doesn't tell you that. It's a knowledge you have to learn from other players. It's the same problem. How do you communicate? There's something like this. If you hold for 3 seconds, it locks it for you. Like,
Again, like the communication is totally fine to just have With the camera, I mean, I knew there's a camera because I read the UI. If people don't read the UI, that's their own fault.
The problem is how do you
It's really simple.
communicate with the player?
You would just put in your idea of like your controls. Some people will know, some people won't know, but people will
Yeah.
find out.
One thing is, guys, forget about tutorials. Like, forget about tutorials. Majority of players, including me, I just skip tutorials. And if the game doesn't let me skip tutorial, I will exit that game. Like, that's it. If the game doesn't let me skip tutorial, I will just exit that
Okay,
game.
okay.
I don't like tutorials. That's the thing. If the game is trying to
Yeah,
teach you how to beat tutorials, I think that's a very flawed game. You have to use the player's existing knowledge and their instincts to teach them stuff, not with tutorials. That's just a cheap way of doing it. Okay, you can have very small things. I'm not against that, but at the same time, I'm against tutorials, to be honest.
You could put like the info cards in the
Like, tutorials is like holding the player's hand and then press this. It's like, no, you learn yourself. But the game has to make it obvious that that's the case. I mean, that's where
I
that's
spent
where
like 25 minutes talking about vehicle
locking.
locking.
Nobody reads hints. Like, when the game's loading, I just alt tab and check YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna watch loading screen for 10 seconds. I mean, it's actually not that long in BattleBit. But if you, what's it called? Like, people won't be looking at loading screen. That's just reality.
if you have to make a mini game in your loading screen, or if you have the option to make a mini game in your loading screen, your loading time is way too long. It's just a fact. Like, you know, like Skyrim, where you could just like spin the thing, then there, like actual other games have like a proper mini game on the loading screen. Like, if you have to do.
Yeah, I can agree with that, infantry.
But yeah, again, my question is, how do you introduce this mechanic?
Yeah, I
Break an
agree.
existing game with somehow making.
I agree with Prev. You're speaking straight facts, bro.
Loading screen is way too fast. Like, the game loads in 10 seconds. Like, it's just way too fast. Even someone pay attention to what's happening on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, we can't intentionally make it longer, but I'm
Just add a time factor before.
The game doesn't move that fast, though, or it doesn't have to. The only like time the game moves fast is if you don't flank. If you flank, like every single life will be a long time, because you're like half the time you're alive is you're running around doing nothing. That's like it gives me time to read chat, right? The times that you don't have time for anything is when you like spawn into the center of an enormous battle, spawn in, get like one kill, die immediately, and then do that over and over again.
Actually start loading. Imagine.
No. Like, how many seconds does it take to load a map? Like, it normally takes 8 to 12 seconds mostly.
The
Like,
longest time
it's
it
really
takes
fast.
to connect to the server. Before, like, you have like no picture, and then like for the last few seconds you have like a picture of the map. Then it's like when you know, okay, you've made it to the server. Longest time is like actually connecting to the server.
I don't know. Okay, what we're gonna put there? Hey, tip.
Yeah.
Hint, whatever. You can lock the squad, not lock squad. Lock the vehicle by holding F longer, or no, the X.
Basically.
Yeah, true.
L for locking vehicles, and then
Also, bleeding takes so freaking long to get rid of.
Yeah, we have like okay, just as we have started engine.
Maybe I think like bleeding actually bandages take longer in this game, I think, than like even like bandages in Tarkov. Yeah, it's pretty insane. I read in their Discord that they're making it like they're limiting it down to 6, and they'll start despawning if you put down more than that. I personally haven't had too many issues with mines or claymores, just because I usually use C4 to blow around corners before running around, but they are annoying.
You cannot put that in the middle of the screen. It's annoying. You have to put it on the left side or somewhere, which you ain't put on the left side. Nobody reads that. Like, people don't notice it. Like, that's the thing. I don't know an effective way of doing it.
Well, we could put it in the hut somewhere, like in that square. Where
Yeah,
like, you have the elevation and everything, where we just put like a bar thing, and like lights on and like things off, whatever. And then we could like put lock on, unlocked. We could just make a lock symbol,
I mean,
like in the top or like on your hut. And you would see that symbol. If you would lock the vehicle, it would change to that closed one.
I mean, again, the people weren't aware of that majority. Like, it has to be something.
I really don't understand why this is like the majority of the video. Like is locking vehicles really worth it? Like, I don't understand this.
More automatic. Maybe okay. In which cases will that be annoying actually? Like that where you will need that vehicle seat to be locked and get out and start repairing or start safe. You don't have any worry. But if you're not in the base, then it's no locking. Okay, what could go wrong here? Let's think about.
Would lock a vehicle.
Why don't? Okay, I think the whole idea is like engineers locking the vehicle, or so that they can like get out and repair it. Why don't they just make it so that engineers can repair the vehicle when like the vehicle's not moving? Just make it so that like when a vehicle's not shooting or moving, make it so the engineers can repair it if they're in the driver's seat.
And you could go in like next to the vehicle and like hold the button to unlock it, so we'd lockpick that vehicle. Yeah, it was by far not great because sometimes like.
Or actually, imagine we did something like that. Another player comes in.
You had to.
Sorry, go ahead.
Lockpick bicycles, and it would like take 10 seconds. But then if you try to lockpick a car, they would like take up to 40 seconds. You would just stand there for 1 minute and hold one button and wait until that fucking circle finishes out. And if you would like lose the button, you could start from the very beginning again.
Okay. It's like okay, whenever you want to get into a vehicle, we do a skill check like Dead by Daylight. You have a skill checking like turns and like you have like a small thing that you have to hit at the exact same time.
We make like a proper game where you have to find or Skyrim where you have to find actually location and then like you can actually pick it.
Okay, someone said disagree with Doki. I never had my tank stalled at base because there's no reason to get out. The issue always outside the home base, so I wouldn't change it. Okay, hold on. How someone is spawning on the vehicle when you are outside the base? Like, is it your squad mates?
No, running to it. That's probably the most common thing. Squad mates just running to your vehicle or spawning on you or whatever. That is the most common thing. That's a very common thing I've seen. That is actually something I've seen on I think Reddit earlier of someone running to an enemy vehicle, jumping on top of the BTR. He couldn't fire at him. The pilot left the vehicle. The player was
Vehicles definitely died too easy.
Teams, and like he killed that person that was before in the LAV.
My tank has been stolen from the gunner on top in spawn and repairing. Okay, so the only thing I can think of, let's start from simple and straightforward. If you're in a base and
Yeah.
if you're in a base and then if you leave your vehicle from the driver, at least it will be claimed to you for 10 seconds. So by that knowledge, at least you take the risk. If you want to leave your vehicle outside of the base, you take the risk. But if you really want to ensure that you don't want to lose the vehicle, then you go back all the way back to the base and do it. But then it still makes the repair tool very useless because repair tool is supposed to be a portable tool where you don't go back to base and repair your tank. So that defeats the purpose of that tool. So it's still plugged.
On Twitch, someone had a comment if we would make it lockable by face, so we just had like access to all webcams and we like make a face check and like, oh, like it's you, okay, you can enter the vehicle now.
Dude, it's just
Christ.
non. I mean, here I'm just gonna. I can skip ahead. I just don't want to miss anything.
The friend in common would also only work if that friend in common is playing the game in that party. For example,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
like
We're just skipping.
brought up to me.
Like seriously?
That's the thing. Someone said, how about using the player Steam ID? That's the thing I was thinking, like maybe not their Steam ID, but some kind of obfuscated version of the Steam ID. But the problem there is that like the obfuscation of the Steam ID will be always the same thing. And then the thing is, they can do time based, but it complicates them a lot more.
Well,
oh, you lucky bastard, bro.
So the way I remember.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
I
I don't know if I'll use them for this video just because my last one had that, but that would be great. You can just post them in the BattleBit. I'll make a BattleBit images real quick. And we can just do them. Yeah, I'll make it in the Discord for you. Text, BattleBit, dash, images. I'll make sure to @ you in it as well. At Professor Oak. There you go. And then I need to make sure, because like some images, I think you should let me know if you're able to upload images there. You should be able to. Thank you, man. Yeah, honestly, right? Yeah, I agree with you, infantry. Well, honestly, any of the snipers or the marksman rifles probably look the coolest, to be honest. So let's see if I got a quick. Nice, I got my next Twitch drop too. Okay. We'll switch back to this. And they should be done with the vehicles because I skipped to the end of it.
It would generate like a 5-digit code.
Professor Oak, if you do get into like another game that isn't like the Aurora Borealis, try to get like just a screenshot of something that looks cool. And I'll totally use that for a thumbnail if you do. I appreciate it, man. Otherwise, I mean, I have images that I can go back on, but if you get a cool image, I'll definitely use yours too if you want me to. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Like 5 key code. And you could just put it in like somewhere.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
In like a multiple section, hey, join this game, and I put in a code, and it would throw you into the game.
Yeah, that will require backend. That will require backend integration. So far, we kept the parts.
I think it's interesting that the map designer, the Vil guy, like barely talks. I don't know. I don't even know if he's talked a single time this entire DevCast.
Outside of our backend. Like right now, the part system was done with the Steam API, and we are the Steam API does not have such stuff like that. Like part system exactly. Like they do have lobby stuff, but not 100% like party system. You can use your lobby system as a party though. Yep. That's what we have been doing. And then this kind of feature still exists in Steam API. Actually, no, probably not yet. I will have to check documentation for it, but I've never seen something like that. So we will have to implement something on top of ourselves and then with the backend, and then still make the Steam work with that. I can do that technically. It will require additional time. So that's the reason I asked how high priority this is.
Yeah. So another thing that they brought up, which I think is a fairly easy implementation. You mute people with like F1 to F12, right?
Shift F1 report.
Shift F1 is report.
Yeah, I was thinking about making that. Like instead of you actually like find.
Wait a second. Did I miss like the intro to this part? We're 53:27.
Like everything the streamers, brought up to me. Yeah,
every single time every single time I create a party, that party ID will be always the same. The problem with that thing is, as soon as you give it to someone can join your clan with that the same code every single time. It's like if someone exposes your ID, if someone exposes that party ID, then there will be infinite amount of people who got your party ID will able to join your party anytime they want, which will be very annoying.
Yes. What
if you do temporary, if you make temporary version of it, that requires backend change. And now my question is, it's possible, but how urgent this problem is? Like how urgent?
It's not crazy urgent. It's like more quality of life thing. It would be a really nice to have thing.
I can't add my to-dos, but definitely other problems, other stuff. Party codes. There we go.
No, if you want to, we can go because I wrote everything down because I'm right. We can go through like everything the streamers brought up to me.
This is something I wish I had gone to that. I wish I'd been invited, but
that's it. Someone said all about using
they did like a content creator meet, which I was not invited to. I don't know if they probably only did with like really big people, but Oh, those pictures are looking good, man. Really good. Really pretty. That's like probably their most... Oh my gosh, you got a helicopter one? Yo, that's insane. I might use that. And you got a helicopter in the background too. That's an insane picture. Yo, what? Wow. Alright. Sorry. I got distracted.
The player's Steam ID. That's the thing I was thinking, like maybe not their Steam ID, but some kind of obfuscated version of the Steam ID. But the problem there is that like the obfuscation of the Steam ID will be always the same thing, and then the thing is, they can do time-based, but it complicates them a lot more.
Well,
they
like,
need something simple solution, which I don't think of.
So the way I remember SnowRunners handling it that way. So if you would open a multiplayer lobby in SnowRunners, it would generate like a 5-digit code, like five whatever, a 5 key code.
It's really not that hard to make a code. I mean, Marauders has a tiny development team and they did that easily, so.
Like a multiplayer section, hey, join this game, and they put in a code and it would throw you into the game.
Yeah, that's thing. That will require backend. That will require backend integration. So far, we kept the party system outside of our backend. Like right now, the party system was done with the Steam API, and we are what do you call the Steam API does not have such stuff like that. What do you call like party system exactly? Like they do have lobby stuff, but not 100% like party system. You can use your lobby system as a party though.
Yep.
That's what we have been doing. And this kind of feature is like this in Steam API. Actually, might no, probably not. Yeah, I will have to check documentation for it, but I've never seen something like that. So we will have to implement something on top of ourselves and then with the backend, and then still make the Steam work with that. I can do that technically. It will require additional time. So that's the reason I asked how high priority this is.
Yeah. So another thing that they brought up, which I think is a fairly easy implementation. You mute people with like F1 to F12, right?
Shift F1 report.
Shift F1 is report.
Yeah, I was thinking about making that, like instead of you actually like find the person.
That's what they said too. Instead of like finding the person afterwards, if you do control or shift,
yeah,
and then you can do it automatically.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually for a long time. But yeah, I think it will be very useful to be honest. Like if you want to like, but okay, we have to communicate with the player. We're gonna write a very long text.
Well,
F1 to mute, shift F1 to shift F1 to report. I guess.
Put it in the connections. I would definitely.
Oh yeah, man.
On top of all the other things in your account settings where you turn on the stream mode. As soon as you turn it on, that be on the side that is currently like one side is like where you can select everything. The other side is fully empty. If you would put there some text, like some small instructions, hey, these are things in the game to like keep in mind that will help you down the line with your streaming thing. So like shift F1 to like instant report someone, things like this.
So if anyone ever able to test in audio settings, you have the Steam friend, party friend voice, like the clan friend voice, enemy voice, etc. Someone mentioned that they don't work, but I never had time to test it. Is it actually not working or something? Have anyone had time to test it? Yeah, exactly. Just Ghost actually posted on the chat. That's exactly it. They don't work. Did you guys try it? Then I'm talking about the like for example, you have the sliders for friends. Actually, the Steam friend, party friend, clan friend, squad leader, squad mate, teammate, enemy voice. Are those sliders not working or?
Yeah, the sliders don't seem to work. Speaking about
I have
in
to
general,
test with a couple people, but yeah, I guess.
Speaking about the Munich thing in general, Cycle asked for a hotkey to turn off all VoIP.
Oh yeah, the hotkey.
So because
again, how urgent?
Well, if you're doing the VoIP things in general, like if you look into fixing the VoIP things and everything, then you just do it in one. Then you don't have to touch that section again. So you don't have to like recycle through the whole thing over and over and over. So if you're doing anyway the whole VoIP things, then just
That's a good idea.
Because he had that funny example of like I'm heavily concentrating on like the one objectives, and my squad is currently talking about Pokemon. So yeah,
having
a hotkey.
Mute, but,
yeah, you can, but then you have to go back in the squad and just unmute every single one. That you just like have a hotkey where you can just turn off VoIP like right now automatically.
They should just make it like
So,
F5.
and if you want to have it back on, because you're just running now in the open field, then you can just like turn it back on. Then
I see.
It would be great if that also would reset after the match is done. That you don't put it automatically and suddenly like, hey, where's all the funny people screaming around? Like you turn it off and things, so it doesn't even save it, or like even like goes back to normal like after 30 seconds again, or minute or whatever.
Anyway, I don't know to be honest. Anyway, should we show the new map? Not the new map, remake of the new map.
Yeah,
New map.
Okay.
Do you want to show it?
I mean, it's only what.
New map.
No, wait. If we would show it now, that would kind of destroy like the immersion of it because we have.
I mean,
I think something different. I mean, in different way.
Vil is excited to show off the new map. I can tell.
Yeah, no.
So because we have the trailer, if we show the map now, that it would kind of destroy the purpose of making a trailer.
Okay,
at the same time, we had one server this week was already playing it.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay,
there was one single server playing it this week. Oh, that's here on screen. Hold up.
Okay, then let me.
There was a server playing the new map this week.
What was it? It was.
Okay, I can show my thing a little bit more different way. First of all, the map will still remain huge. Huge as before. It's probably will be more bigger map. In BattleBit, which playable area and DevCast, because it's still like about 800 meters, from 500 to 800 meters between objective. But on DevCast, I placing infected pound that they can, rank the first objective more faster. So yeah, it how to look like from that way.
That looks very cool. What kind of shader did you use for this?
It's Unity 2023.
That's a really cool, like the way he has that set up. That's hella weird. But...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's great.
And
yeah, and compared to all the maps, we have now 6 objectives instead of 5. So before there was an objective in the middle, and everybody was fighting for. And it was causing problem that people were voting objective, and everyone had to run like 1 kilometer to objective. It was not fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot tell what he's saying.
Because of that, we have 2 extra objectives from the center. In case if one of them will be blocked, you still have like 500 meters to reach that objective and reach that fight. And that map will be more friendly to a water vehicle. There will be tunnels, like the one tunnels, where you can go in the tunnel underground and on the water vehicle and come from another side. The cave system.
Talking about a cave system for water vehicles or effective flanking.
But yeah, water vehicle will be more easy here. Will be more comfortable to fight compared to
Okay.
old map. And well, what is objective? Well, classic one is port that was before. Not just port, but now it's a bit far away, more far from pound. There's no pound painting anymore. And there's still some containers and coastline barriers that it will be fun to
That's cool.
fight here.
That'll be a port.
There's not a lot of port for snipers, but the ports can be destroyed. You can buy the beach, you can buy the 8 snipers. You
Yeah,
get that
great
quick
work
shot.
there.
Larry, yeah.
There
Larry.
you go. I'm getting old.
I didn't know.
Good work, Lasky. Larry.
Okay, but Velasquez, could you at least let me do one single thing? Can I please remake the carrier?
Yep. Failure? I mean, maybe in future.
Ah,
Yeah, and besides that, some people might thinking like because there's no mob danger, they can blow the bridge, but it's not very true. You still can blow the bridge, but our vehicle can
Not the bridges.
instantly can cross
Oh yeah, man. Those look wonderful. Woo! Thank you, dude. Those are definitely more than enough. I appreciate it.
drivers and see by ground.
I see that.
It should be more about fair now.
Also,
Another
you,
objective, yeah,
you mentioned that these maps were mirrored, like both sides are what you call.
yeah. Our
mirrored.
map is still mirrored. It's mirrored. It's people, yeah, hiding that. It's mirrored, but it's hiding.
Could
Yeah.
you show it from like
I think you said objective mirrored. Objective mirrored.
from top?
From top, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are. From top. You
Yeah.
can see sometimes mirrored by objective position.
Okay, the US has air carrier and then Russians are on the ground. So I assume the US will have helicopters additionally.
Unfortunately, you have helicopter, but you have a little bit more helicopter, and Russian will have a little bit more
Ground
force.
vehicles. Okay.
Yeah, but still, you can still
Okay, I don't know how US will have more air vehicles, so helis. Russia will have more ground vehicles. I wonder how they're gonna bounce that.
claim more on ground vehicle if they will capture Alpha, for example. And Russians can get more helicopter if they will capture Bravo. But yeah, you need to fight for objective in order to benefit your team. Another objective is, for example, Bravo. It's designed for long and mid-range fighting. It's a bunker. It's a military base on the hill. You charge your tower. You're gonna like trenches, military base, bunkers. That objective will be more easy to defend because you can see clearly from long distance. Yeah, that one is a good example. And low objective, well fortificated. Can even be coastline, a fortification. So if Russians will capture that objective, they can hold it very well. And not let American deploy on beach. It will be a challenge for American team to deploy on the beach. Another play is city. Keep in mind that it will be a feature Asia / Japan style that you will have little
Like Asia, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have a Japanese style city.
cozy building, for example, city have like 2-3 floors, not have much windows, so it will be very friendly for infantry fight. Even if you can like angles like on Kansas Sunset. It's there are little crates, parkour on roofs, so you can like move between buildings on roofs without sticking the ground.
Just have an idea. Should we also do some like funny little Easter egg to the islands of cats? You guys know the island?
I
Of cats?
Cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
it's one of the coast of Japan. There's an island which is like completely filled with cats. There's like
I heard that too,
yeah,
yeah.
there's like hundreds of cats living on it. If you actually go to Google Maps, you won't be able to go through that island without seeing a shit ton of cats. I mean, hold on.
And okay, yeah, let's think about that later. Another one, obviously, could be which if
Uh-huh.
Marvel City has low density vehicle combat vehicle can feel more
Yeah.
easier compared to city. There's less building and bigger distance between them. Yeah, it's just another one type of another city, another type of.
By the way, we got this crazy presentation, not gonna lie. You took all the screenshots and prepared this. I didn't know you prepared this.
I agree with that. This presentation's insane. It's actually really cool how I did that.
I was actually going to share screen on the map, but yeah, great work, man. Crazy work.
Yeah, and auto view feature a new foliage that
I sort of get the idea that they don't like talk every day, just because he had no idea. Oh yeah, dude, they're really good.
The island itself is a little bit
Because like that's the same one, it's the same wind turbine that's on Valley, but it looks completely different.
kind of kills. If they're out of cover for infantry, you can cross big distance without being spotted by sniper, like on Isle. Our objective is power plant. A one objective that feature windmills like Mawali. So it will be a favorite play for Russian sniper, but that windmill can be taken down if sniper will bother you. That objective itself is just a long numbers of factories that where you can fight for medium close range fighting, and you can of course it will shoot down windmill to block routes for vehicles as well. So it will be more
see.
complicated for vehicles.
So it favors both infantry gameplay as well and the vehicles as well.
Yeah, get a middle ground between vehicles. And the last one objective in Conquest 256 players is Villa. It's a very big mansion where it out will be very interesting to fight for infantry.
Oh, very big mansion. That's new. I don't think there are any other mansions in the game, so that's really cool. There'll also be a very big mansion.
What
Cool.
take control of that and defend it very well here. multiple entries. You can deploy from secret way to push tag building and get found out a helicopter. Not private helicopter. Okay.
Yeah, the non-military version. Okay.
Yeah, no military version. Military version only on military base. But yeah, and
Yeah.
because there's some heal, get a lot of cover. You can move the objective without being spotted or camped by tank of snipers. And yeah, I'm still waiting for tank, but if we want to get
Yeah, I know.
And I'm implementing which can wait like trampling. So for example, Russian get a roll here. The Russian take 2 exits, not being camped, but you take only 1 round tank by bridge. So you can come back to guy, you can just jump out on the car and move forward, or take guy on the bridge if it's not camped. And the tunnel that the vehicle can get what the vehicle can use. And yeah, pretty much how. And on the middle of my crash plane that you take.
Oh, the crash plane,
yeah, it will use all
And then there'll be a crash plane as well.
on the map again, like 64 versus 64. But there's a lot of cover for infantry. It's kind of mimic old one map, before it was jungle, but now it's more not Pacific climate. Yeah, not Pacific Ocean climate. Yeah, and of course, Russian type, bridge that can be camped, but if you can take vehicle, you can take like more safe place.
Yep.
And if you allow people to plan.
I wonder if they'll ever add amphibious vehicles in the future.
Okay, yeah, because you have put a mine underwater with them, and yeah, Russian Bay, where Russians will be from. But again, Russian Cave 2, if you found, they can reach on foot like 100 to 100 meters of range.
There's one only concern that I have, because in BattleBit the vehicles are a bit janky, which is my fault. When people are driving in the bridges, they generally fly up to the to the boat here, and then they start losing vehicles and they start to match.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm about to think. Well, you can get adjusted. I will watch how many people will lose vehicles, but also will be good.
It's the same as before.
Yeah, but one feature when you can improve a vehicle is that when they enter water, deep water, if they have player immediately, they will take like 5 or 10 seconds until engine will turn off. In that case, you enter deep water and you have a situation like you will be, your vehicle will swim. It will be like 10 seconds. So you will have notification and dive back. So you won't be punched immediately. But yeah, that's pretty much all the work of Multi Island and other maps are worked on the way after that one. Usually we will get like maybe 2-3 awards in one new map. So yeah, I'm working my plan is 1 new map, 2 to 3 awards in of guide over the worked maps, and probably you just still need to spend some maps like Oil Dunes and the One for Die to support Conquest that will come in future as well.
Yeah. The currently Oil Dunes doesn't support Conquest, which makes sense because the entire area is for infantry right now.
Yeah, but it shall become a little bit much more popular than old map, and every player will have
Yeah. I think they're definitely focusing on like the small bits a little bit too much. They have such a good base that I don't think they need to I don't know. I didn't like that they focus on the vehicle and squad locking so much. It just doesn't seem like a big priority to me, but it's the largest part of the entire dev stream. But I don't know.
Yeah, but you'll see how to find, because some people may complain that method could be, but already made a civilian vehicle that will be introducing in the game in future. You will be able to find more drop car that you can drive on the map. It will make you
the Humvees. We have to still replace the white Humvees. I made a new car for it already. There's a thing we still have to do.
All right, please, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
There. I just wanted to show you the chat something really funny. So this is the Islands of Cat. I looked at it. The islands, it's here. It's like right next to Japan somewhere. I don't know which. Anyway, it's like a tiny island. It's filled with cats. So you have
yeah, I've seen it before. Larry, could you show me the vehicle you just mentioned as a Humvee? Because I'm concerned about hitboxes. I don't like making hitboxes for vehicles. I really hate it.
I can make hitboxes. I'm already make hitboxes from the vehicle. Just need you double check now.
Okay, because I really hate making hitboxes for vehicles. By the way, everyone, if you don't know, in games, hitboxes versus models are different. You've probably seen millions of times examples in games.
I'm actually thinking about
the performance concern. So, what we do is
thinking about making a video later this week. It'll take a little bit longer, so I don't want to make it like now or anything. But I'm thinking about making a video that's like, yeah, the game's wonderful, but here's all the things that I think they can improve on, and like what I think they should prioritize.
Use simplified objects like a cube, I don't know, spares, a ball light, and a capsule. Like those are a lot more performant than actual model itself.
I don't know if that video would do well. But...
I mean, actually, it's much okay. It's not that bad. Okay, yeah. So I can imagine one single spare. I can imagine no, not like that. The windows. Hold up. You have windows. So yeah, that's a rotated hitbox by the way, which is screwing a lot.
It will be 2 because it's 2 sides.
But yeah, so this one I can get away with this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hitboxes on this one. I can get away. No, actually more. Oh, you have behind. Oh, okay. I didn't see this part. Okay, more hitboxes. Never mind.
Yeah, but okay. That car looks small, but how many people will fit? I'm wondering.
4, 5, 6.
Thank you, man.
It looks very small for what you call.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I haven't seen anyone make it yet. I don't know how it'll do. I figure it should get pretty good. Honestly, the more like stuff I say that's controversial, the more views I'll get, just because people like arguing. So we'll see. Maybe I may try to tear into the game best I can, with a constructive criticism coming from a constructive feedback sort of side, and just see how many people I can piss off and get them to interact with the video. But not in a bad way. It's just people don't take criticism very well, especially for games that they're fanatical about.
Picking back, back with that. Two in front, three in the middle, and one on the back.
So this is the civilian version of it, right?
Yep.
How
Yeah,
about
it's
the red
similar.
and orange and blue ones? What they are meant
I
for?
just made variations. of
Um,
it.
Ah, okay.
yeah,
You don't need
it's
to
from
but I made variations so that it's like not always like exactly the same car. It's a little bit mixed up.
No, we can
And,
try the tractors.
Hmm?
The track, what's it called, tractor? I
Yeah,
forgot.
you can do
Uh,
tractor.
yeah, but it will have to nickel line that if we have a vehicle that have interior, it's drivable vehicle. If we have a vehicle that don't have without interior, it's messed up. So we need to make sure people can spot the difference between drivable
Oh
vehicle
yeah,
and operation.
whining
I remember that someone posted a picture of
goes
making a tractor or
badly.
something, and they tried to drive it and they couldn't, disappointment. I definitely want to change that one day, but one day, not right now.
Yeah, maybe we can mark natural vehicles on map.
Oh,
So you can
probably,
find the
yeah.
vehicle faster.
Once money.
Well, the thing is, people have been burned so much in the past by all the AAA games that someone releases like a halfway decent game, it gets all the praise in the world. So, but I think a little bit of criticism can go a long way,
Higher track.
especially if it's good natured. Because I love the game and I want the best for them, but there are definitely things they can work on.
Developer.
Oh, we could do it in Combine. So you can actually start going on a rampage with it and killing people.
Yeah,
Right,
agreed.
Single time. Anyway, make Easter egg on top of it later on. And then guess you by Farm Simulator.
Oh, golf carts. Yeah, golf would be really funny. If we make like a golf area on like one of the maps.
Oh, golf area would be really cool.
There's like a golf cart standing in the middle of it. You can drive around with that.
But anyway, all right. Let's end the stream in 1 hour 30 minutes. Is that okay for you guys? I'll back to work for new game mode and
Oh wait, you
more
want to
fixes.
end it in 1 hour 30 minutes? Because I would have ended it in like around 30 minutes.
No, so that'll be exactly 7 minutes later on.
Ah,
Because
so
it's
it's 7
endless.
minutes. All right. Yeah, well,
Yeah, that'll be 7 minutes.
I can close it with some fun story from TwitchCon if you want to. How was it?
Yeah. How was it?
Which one was amazing?
They honestly didn't have too much new today. I mean, new maps pretty huge. A couple of new hotkeys they're asking for. They're optimizing how fast they can build the game. Talked about anti-cheat yet again. It's always a big problem. But nothing crazy this week. Balancing's hard to get right. I don't know if anyone ever gets balancing correct. They theoretically have all the statistics though on the back end, so you can balance a fair amount on back end stuff. I don't even know, like, there's no reason to try to balance all the guns though. I don't really think that's this kind of game.
It's really fun.
But
There was actually
I don't know.
which is like really fun.
But like, I don't think like an MP443 or whatever should ever be as good as like a Deagle, right? Like, why try to balance those two things? One gun's just gonna be better. That's just how it goes.
Like great things going on. They met a lot of like cool business people. So there's some really cool shit coming soon. Paris was amazing. It's extremely dirty.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're high level, you grinded for it, and it should be good. And there'll be the argument that people are like, oh, you know, like if people are grinded it, then they're already so good. So giving them an even stronger weapon is like OP, and it sucks to go against people who are so high level because they get access to all the OP weapons. But that's like such a like. I want to say like such a modern view in gaming. Like it used to be if like you saw someone who was like really high level and they had the like the crazy shit unlocked, it didn't make you like be like, oh, this is unfair. It made you like want to grind to get it too, right? Because if you have nothing to grind for, then why play in the first place? I mean, it can't be like ridiculously OP, but taking a few seconds off the time to kill. No, they are. The M4 is like one of the best. I think it shouldn't have been this way either, because it feels like every single gun after using the M4 just sucks. I understand their thought processes behind it, but I don't think they should have done it that way. It feels like you don't progress at all. Even when you get new guns, it's like, oh, it's a new gun, but this gun is still worse than the M4. Except for like maybe the M249 and obviously the Vector. But honestly, the M4 may still be better than the Vector just for like longer distances.
I didn't get a train ticket anymore, and I didn't want to get there by plane, so I actually drove to Paris. I think I said it last week already. So I went with my bike.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
What?
Yeah, my motorcycle.
A motorcycle. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I drove to Paris myself. No, not a bicycle.
Alright, let's see if they got anything from TwitchCon.
Imagine you going to Paris.
It's like the French people, they are crazy. Like going into France, there's like a 5-lane highway, or like going into Paris, there's a 5-lane highway. Huge traffic jam, around 1 hour delay, it's 11 kilometers long. The French people with their bikes,
Did
they
you
just
see the riot, by the way?
Huh?
Riots.
No, I
like,
haven't seen the riot, but I've seen a monkey.
What?
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
No way. Wait a minute. Hold up. You actually seen a monkey in the road or something?
Yeah, so the street where I was, where the hotel was, like there was like some marketplaces in front of it, and on Sunday there was like actually a market going on there, like down that whole street. Haven't you seen my Instagram story? I put it in my Instagram.
I'm not an Instagram person.
Yeah,
You
well,
know that.
you still watch it once in a while.
I open like once in 6 months or something.
Yeah. So anyway, there was like a market, and like actually above like the market parts of like the top things, I've seen a monkey running around there. But I've seen like only small,
Wow.
but I've seen a monkey. And
That's
when
so
we went
weird.
there, he told me like they had a garden in the middle of their hotel. Like one morning they woke up like on Wednesday before even arrived there, and it was like actually a zebra standing in the middle of the hotel, just casually eating there in the garden in the middle.
Oh god, that's so crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
was
I can't
hilarious
imagine happening that.
That was
Well,
hilarious.
you'll never forget about it. Don't worry.
No, it was fun. It was actually fun.
Okay.
I'm very hyped for
Um,
Gamescom. Gamescom will be a fun time. But look, you have to get to Gamescom. There's so many.
Oh, it's gonna be hard.
Probably-
Sorry. It's
No, it's
gonna be
not
hard. It's going to be really hard. Trust me. At least for me for the moment.
I
At
had to
least
write
this year.
myself- Yeah, it is. I wrote myself a list of people that I will meet at Gamescom already because there's like more and more people. Because Gamescom seems to be like really that big industry thing. And there's like so many people. Already there was like developed in Brighton, and Rob from Fandom already told me like, hey, like that developer conference, like everything was just about BattleBit. Like so many people were talking about us. And I just,
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You sent me a clip of an esports. They were talking
Yeah,
about BattleBit. I was so that was so.
Yo, that's crazy that there are like other people talking about it. That's really cool though. I bet these devs are just like so like ecstatic that they created a game like that. I'm sure that felt amazing.
Weird.
Like currently the CS:GO majors are going on. The last one, what they called, like during an intervention with like some technical issues, they actually started talking about BattleBit, and it's streamed at like
Wow,
100,000
that's
viewers on like
cool.
Twitch and like a few thousand on YouTube too. So they
That's
talk
actually
about
crazy.
BattleBit
Not gonna lie. That's actually crazy. Not gonna lie. Well, at least like there is a community that also like esports people are also interested in BattleBit, which is nice to see. But at the same time, we definitely need to change a lot of game rules, etc., just for like competitive. Which I think community service admins can do that much better than us because they'll be dedicated to that and then have a dedicated community for this. But anyway, all
Speaking of
right, guys.
competitive, I'm
yeah.
gonna do some small announcement for this. Tomorrow night, I think game 2 and game 3 of our competitors.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
tests. Okay.
So there's going to be
Okay.
behind the scenes going on if you want to see what BattleBit competitive looks like. I might actually put a link somewhere later.
You should definitely. So if there's people already interested, we should start like what do you call collecting the community there. Okay, guys, update is tomorrow. Not today. I wish it was today, but we still there's still some work to do. It will be during like Europe time, afternoon mostly. But yeah, mostly it's going to be the new map, not rework, actually not new map, but you can call it almost new map because it's completely rework entire thing. Start from beginning. So tomorrow will be the new remake plus bug fixes obviously, and if I can make it work tomorrow, the new game mode. But
Oh,
again, no
yeah.
promises on that. But I will try to make it work to tomorrow. To try
I
the new game
believe
mode as
it.
well. Again, new game mode is a game mode that you definitely know, you definitely played once, and it has never been tried with 254 players. And if you can make it work, I think it will be really fun. But you will see tomorrow. Yeah, you will already see tomorrow.
I want to talk about competitors. I just
So
seen
game
that
mode,
there's
new
You
map.
will see tomorrow. Yeah, if you will see tomorrow. Yeah, sorry.
It's good
There's
clickbait.
a match going on. It started 37 minutes ago. So right after this, for the people that are watching on Twitch, I will actually drop you into the competitive match. So right,
Could you peek for a second? Share screen before we go.
Go and it. Go there. So that is.
Oh.
It's.
Could you like full
versus
screen for a
AMD.
second? Could you full screen for a second?
Then there's the cast of it. Let me just actually see if I can get some sounds in.
I don't think we can hear sounds. No, we cannot. All right, please hold up. No, I cannot hear. And it's fine. It's fine.
I think Decimals also. Is Decimals? Where is these?
That's up.
Yeah, there was one as well. No, Decimals not streaming.
Well, yeah. Then give us a link in the stream as well, so people who wants to watch it at least they know where to find.
Will do. Right. Yeah, what was fun talking? Let me actually send the.
Palm already sent it.
Oh, already send it from your angel.
Maybe I should.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what's
That's
fun?
actually interesting. There you go.
Glad to meet you.
Oh yeah, drop shot.
Dude, they're spectating.
I mean, it's
They need better spectating. It's like so. Oh yeah, this map looks amazing. I don't even know what map that is, but whatever they're using for that thing, it's great. Yo, it's actually crazy that there's already like clans and stuff going at like competitively. People are so hungry.
it's in the game, so you can use it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's in the game. So which clan versus which clan?
It's Ethereal versus AMD today.
Okay.
Season. I think tonight. No, if you're still here, you definitely send me the rules of it. Let me check really quick. So where's the games? Moment. So it is. Like right now, Ethereal versus AMD. We will have.
It's 14 versus 12. That's not balanced though. But anyway.
Casters probably. There's people watching. Like for example, him. I think Snow is also just watching. So there's still Spit versus TN. There's Aura versus TLR coming up still. KBAC versus JD.
Crazy, man.
We have Active versus Demons on Sunday still, and I think later on we have a 35-minute break.
About the
SR versus BB.
someone asked in the chat the skins for content creators. So how does it work is we create a skin for them and then we give them a bunch of codes and then it's up to the content creator how to distribute it. So you cannot do anything about how they distribute, how many they put. They can take 10 of it and keep the rest. I don't know. It's up to them. Like it's up to how they distribute that codes to the people.
Anyway,
you cannot do anything on that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
it was fun. It was a pleasure. I hope all of you enjoyed it too.
Thank you, Larry, for having us.
No issue. It's always glad to talk with you. For those that are interested, I will probably just. So my next week's scope is actually might start with the wave 3 of content creator skins. Don't know yet fully. But I will actually probably with like the new things, I will rework some things on my end. For example,
That makes sense.
streamline my process of making armors down the line, and I might actually start with the upgraded Humvees. We talked about like having heavier armored Humvees, and I actually might actually start with working on those. And I still need to
There's one thing that is concerning me. So there's one thing that concerns me about homies are that most of the games have to leave the homies due to what do you call the not developers, the creators of homie coming in, what do you call, claiming the design and stuff. I think it happened in squads. It happened in Call of Duty. I believe that there was a case where that it was now okay to use in games. But again, I don't know the full decision on that.
Well, if they claim it, we change it. Is that easy?
Yeah, we just call it combi. Yes.
Well, let's roll it.
Or honey.
Honey, we call him honeys. Yeah, the honeys. Okay, before this goes into
Yeah, with the skin, bro, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if like they've ever seen a single one of my videos. I have no clue. Cause never been reached out about like the content creator the content, you know, like in their Discord they have a content creator role. So I don't know how to get that. It's weird. I mean, a lot of these guys are a lot bigger than me, so it's very understandable. But some of them aren't. Like, I was looking at this, it just depends. Yeah, well, I think, like, honestly, what I care more about is both getting... Okay, I want a line of communication with them, so I can just, you know, reach out to them and talk to them. I'd like to have the content creator role. That'd be nice. Skins, sure. It's not a big deal to me. Whenever that comes, it comes. Okay, so here's the thing. Is like a lot of their content creators that have the content creator like role in their Discord don't even create content over BattleBit. They've created like 1 or 2 videos. And it's not like crazy videos either. It's just like usually gameplay of them like doing a little bit of gameplay. So but I understand. I mean, I'm really small, so I'm totally like, it's totally up to them. It's their game. But I hope that eventually I get at least recognized as a content creator in this space, just because I've been probably making a video over it for the past like however long. I mean, over a month, almost a video every single day. So I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's literally like content creator role doesn't matter that much, but thanks, dude. I mean, there was that time that guy recognized me in the game. That was like the first time that I was like, oh damn, people actually watch my vids. Like, obviously I know because I see the statistics, but it's very removed until you actually like get someone who's like yeah, I've seen your vids, like, and they're like actually in the game and they're completely random, not someone who's like stopping by, you know. But it's going good. No complaints here. Yeah, we'll see.
absolutely ridiculous.
The other thing is like, yeah, my subscriber count's low. It's like 2,000. I mean, it's pretty insane. I was already 2,500, but for like compared to a lot of other content creators, it's low. But also, my videos are like getting almost as many views as like some of the bigger content creators. Obviously, it's not as many, but if you like go into the like vidIQ and compare, let's see real quick. So like if I go to vidIQ and like, because you can set up competitors, and obviously I've set them up, and you go to like total views for the past let's see, for the past like say month, which is about how long BattleBit's been out. It's like the actual number of views. Yeah, so like Decimal's at 1.1 million. He's at 8.5 thousand K subs, and he has the content creator role. Big Bots has actually grown a bunch. He was at like 3 point something. Now he's at 4.9. He has 948,000 views. I'm at 2.5K subscribers. I have 733K views. So I have like 200,000 less than them, and I'm like a fourth the size. Oh, it's trying. I agree with you, Knowles, but it's trying its hardest. It's definitely trying. We'll see. Alright. Enough of the talk about content creator stuff.
There's one with a comedy.
Jesus Christ. It was fun. It was great having Man, you can't be like a little bit serious once in a while.
Okay, never mind.
I will hang
Right.
around in the chats here. Oh, one thing. Maybe on Friday I want to do a game night where either we play BattleBit or we actually play like Ace of Spades. I kind of want to play Ace of Spades again.
Ace of Spades,
Ooh, I want to
the
play
game.
Ace of
Not
Spades.
like actually the game Ace of Spades. That we
Oh,
let's play
not the
our
actual game.
that we have. Like even it's like
on
standing there. Yeah, we could do that. I mean,
Friday evening game night.
if we do it, yeah, I could host one match with that game mode, like the with the voxel game mode thing, which is Ace of Spades.
All right, then I'll do an announcement already. Otherwise, I would just play the casual Ace of Spades.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, then.
Alright.
No, it's private matches now right now. I don't know how they. I'm actually confused. How in the world do they set up their private matches? Do you think they do it like with the help of the devs? Because there's not private servers yet. So how in the world do they do that? I guess the devs probably sponsor it. That would make sense.
And one more thing.
It's really nice of the devs because that costs some money. Maybe they pay.
Everyone about the music, not music, sorry, sound stuff. We already started talking with the studio.
Oh, you did already? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, on my end, already started talking with the studio. Who worked on Battlefield titles, who worked on Call of Duty titles, Battlefront titles already, and then
How's the sound in Battlefield? Because they just said that the sound thing they're reaching out to is Battlefield sounds. So that's good, I guess. Okay, good to
then
hear.
we will we will change all the sounds, like majority of the sounds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take probably 2 months. It will be pretty much like two sides working together. But overall sound coming in. Like it's coming in. We're all talking with them.
So are they
Sorry,
not doing
Renex.
clean?
You're probably mean CC then, because that would mean. What's going on?
It's on Discord. I'll get you. I asked for example. I send them weapon animations to them, and then they will do an example.
Okay. These guys, they need a project manager or something, just so that there's so much miscommunication between them. Like, Larry doesn't. They need to have like a group chat. I don't understand how. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't understand how Larry doesn't know that this studio conversation is going on. Like, that's crazy. How does Larry not know that they're talking to his studio about audio? The only reason this is this is literally like my job, like at my cement, like at the plant where I work. My job is to work together with all the different like groups, so like maintenance and production and shipping, and make sure that everyone's communicating with each other. Like as a process engineer, that's what I do, and make sure that everyone works together so that the whole process like works out well. So that's crazy that they're not talking. Actually nuts that on the pod, like on their DevCast, that's where Larry learns that they're talking to a studio and have been for a while.
Example shot sounds, velo sounds, and then if it's nice, and then if it's like, hey, we want to continue moving forward, then yeah, we'll actually start working. The thing is, we will have to change our audio engine.
I was really hoping that would work with Clean and Grand Thumb too. I don't know. Maybe they're too expensive, but yeah, exactly. The morning meet. They obviously don't have that morning meeting. We have the exact same thing. We have an 8 o'clock meeting every single day, where we talk about what we for cement. We go through the chemistry and whether anything went down, stuff like that. Because I don't know if y'all know, but in cement in cement manufacturing, everything breaks every single day. It's absolutely nuts. So yeah, honestly.
Right now, yeah, we will have
That's gonna bite if they ever expand their team though. That's gonna bite them in the butt.
to change from from the
Which they're not planning on doing, but
V-Vice. It's called like V-Vice or something like that. But again, the V-Vice Fmod, they are industry standard, so we should be fine. Yeah,
We should be
at
fine.
that point,
My most favorite sentence. We should be fine.
we should be fine. I mean, they are industry standard LD engine, so
Yeah, okay.
it's V-Vice. We will get
Yeah.
on Fmod V-Vice, yeah. And they are professional on that. The only problem is we'll probably have to keep using BattleBit as well. Like the voice chat will be on BattleBit. Other shot sounds, vehicle, more stuff.
almost
like,
done.
just kinda
Thank
mixed.
goodness.
And it probably won't be able to switch instantly. It will be gradual changing. But the first ones will be shot sounds, the player movement. Like those are the first things. Like vehicles, also explosions as well. Like those are the most used stuff. But yeah.
Well, that's what I think. That's what I would think too. Because Grantham probably. I mean, I don't know how he gets it. Grantham has like a lot of weapons, right? I don't watch him a lot, but he probably owns them already. And then I think Clean has a bunch of weapons too. So. And I know Clean loves the game. And I don't know if Grantham, I don't even know if he plays video games, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Then, like, down the line,
Let's
everything-
Well, so Larry knew about the sound changing, but he didn't know that he was already talking to a studio. That's just like, how does Larry not know that? Oh yeah, no, I mean, Clean probably would do it for free, maybe.
bring it right down to the things that
I don't know. But also, like last time, Oki was like, this may be like Oki going behind Larry's back. I don't know. But last time when Larry and Oki sort of went back and forth, and Larry was like, yeah, well, we could have Clean and Grantham do it. But Oki was like, they may sound too realistic or whatever. We should have a professional studio do it. So I don't know what's going on there. They need to figure it out.
Okay.
you
All right, everyone, have a great day.
Have a great day.
All
Have a
right,
great night. Have a great weekend. Love to see you around. Always around. No, wait, how do you?
All right,
I
all right.
don't know.
See you
Anyway,
guys.
see you guys. Bye.
People, there will be a
Let's see. I will be taking screenshots of the new map, the civil vehicles. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, these podcasts are amazing and they provide great content for me. By the way, Professor, what do you think? Do I need to take this video? Like, it's obviously fine to stream, but do you think I need to take it down, like the VOD, after I'm done? I mean, I don't think they would copyright strike me, but I don't know. Do you think this counts as like transformative work since I'm talking about and taking notes? Yeah, I mean, I haven't. There was music at the very beginning, but I didn't stream it all. So, sounds good. Then I will not take it down. Coolio, guys. I'm gonna go make my video. To be honest, I would make it on stream, but I'm not like quite there yet. I was fine taking notes. I tried this out for a day, but it's like too awkward to record a video on stream because it takes me like 10 takes. So maybe in the future I'll record the video on stream, but for now I'm gonna end the stream on that. And yeah, so it was really fun. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Um, yeah, no, I know some people do it. Some people like do the entire editing process and everything. So maybe in the future. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. Yeah, man. Professor Knowles. Let's see who else stopped by today. Infantry. Jack Plays and Lucknith. Thank y'all. Especially Professor Knowles hanging out. Yeah, man. Y'all too. Tomorrow I should be having more of a full stream. I should just be able to play games and all that and have fun. So hopefully that happens tomorrow. Anyways, have a good night, y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.